joining us now, Notre Dame alum who's gone from first-round draft pick to NBA coach, Monty Williams, current head coach of the Phoenix Suns. Welcome to the fight, Monty. It's been a long time.
It has been. It's been a while, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Hey, let's start with when you made the decision as a high schooler. You got a 4.0 GPA. I mean, you're a stud high school baller. You could have played anywhere in the country. Why Notre Dame?
Well, it was totally different than where I grew up. It was a change. To play with LaFonso Ellis was something that I looked forward to. Coach Phelps sold my mother on the fact that he was going to push me to get my degree. And to be honest with you, looking at Notre Dame back then, they were one of the few teams that played on TV. And I wanted to showcase myself if I could to see if I could get to the next level. And little did I know that Notre Dame was going to provide me with so much more than just basketball.
Yeah, that's a great point. I don't know if many people remember your story, but you played your freshman season, 29 games, then you got a diagnosis of a heart affliction that put your career on pause. And I remember playing basketball with you at the Rock while you weren't playing for the varsity. How did the Notre Dame family, how did the community help you get through all that?
It was really supportive. I had my Notre Dame family. I had my South Bend family, Pat and BJ Magley with Heroes Camp. I had my Wakarusa family and Napanee family out in the country, the Gongwers with Porta Pit. And I had so many people in the Mishawaka area put their arms around me. And I felt safe at Notre Dame, even though it was a tough time for me being 18 years old and getting that kind of diagnosis. It was tough, but the community at Notre Dame incubated me in such a positive way. It allowed me to not just get through it. And I'm thankful to God to this day for the people that he put in my life during that tough time.
And a credit to you, Monty. You persevered. You made it to the NBA. You were drafted by the Knicks in the first round, had a nice NBA career. From there, you become a coach. I'm watching right now. I'm watching Rockets, Spurs, and Greg Popovich. What was it like learning under Pop?
It was ongoing. From the time I've met him, I've learned about different cultures, politics, how to be a better father. He's pushed me to be a better man. The basketball portion of it was small in comparison to what I've learned from him, just directly being around him. He's a mentor for me. He's somebody that I talk to when I have any big decision in my life. There's a few people that I talk to, and he's one of them. And he's always been my truth teller. And I wouldn't be in coaching had he not invited me to come and work with the Spurs. And that decision, that invitation changed my life.
Well, you have an exciting team there in Phoenix with the Suns and Chris Paul showing up there and some of the talent you already had assembled. I need to ask about your experience in the bubble. That was at Disney World, of course, because you were the only undefeated team in the bubble. You go 8-0, and then you go home. What was that like? Thanks for going 8-0, but you get nothing out of that.
Well, it's a really good story about taking care of your business early. We didn't. We crammed for the test and we came up short. And even though it was a great experience and we went 8-0, had we taken care of our business and studied for the test the way that you should do before the test takes place, we would have made the playoffs. We missed the playoffs by a half a game, or at least the play-in game. And for us, it made us hungrier, but it was also a lesson for me, and it should be a lesson for young people to not wait to take care of your business. And so it was a great experience for us. We learned a lot. We got closer. And I think we gained the respect of the NBA.
How much better will Chris Paul make you as a test taker this year?
I think Chris is going to push us to make sure that we take care of that business earlier. He's an unreal basketball mind. He's an even better person. He's the most competitive player that I've coached. And I have two guys I'm so blessed to have, in Devin Booker and Chris Paul, that are about as competitive as any two guys I've ever been around. And so I'm grateful to have Chris. I feel a level of I'm just blessed to be in this position. I'm blessed to be able to say I went to Notre Dame and have a degree, and the family I have there. I've been blessed to play basketball in the NBA, and now I'm coaching. I've always said God knocks it out of the park, and I get to run the bases, and that's my story. So I'm so grateful for everything that I've been given through all the tough times. If anybody is inspired by my story, they should be inspired by what God can do with a knucklehead like me.
Monty, as usual, proud of you. I can't wait to catch up when you make your way back to Denver, if we could talk at some point, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.